I'm still trying to debate whether or not to go back and pick up Shami. It means having as it stands at the moment, it would take us about 20, maybe 30 minutes in game to get there and back. So I'm kind of umming around on whether to do this. To actually, if it's feasible to do it, I'm off to switch straight out to Whacker because this guy hits fairly hard. It's a Garuda, 4,008 points. Part of the information he gives is to use blind to enable it all to miss. Other than that, it doesn't have any great strength or weaknesses. It's just got a lot of hit points. So again, we'll just have a bit of a rotation around the team and attack as we have done the last few times we've encountered this creature. And then I will switch to bring back somebody who doesn't. I wasn't actually paying any attention whatsoever to who doesn't have the overdrives. Walker doesn't, and Orange doesn't, so that's perfectly acceptable. He's no longer blind, so let's blind him again. And then we'll bring it on out.
As you wish.
Always nice to go into areas with full overdrives. It just adds a level of comfort. I was very much debating on. I know that one of the prizes, I believe, for it could potentially even be the first tournament, is the attack reels for Walker, which replaces elemental reels, and in essence is a much stronger it is actually a much stronger attack. I am off to switch out to Lulu and burn these because last time I found out that any attack triggers its pollen ability, which in turn puts every party member to sleep. So I'm not necessarily fussed about rotating the party. I'm more interested in just
everyone
throw
go,
it.
go!
Right. If you believe that anything's too loud or any sound volume or anything needs adjusting, please let me know in the comments. It helps me greatly. I'm still new-ish to streams and I'm kind of wanting to understand a little bit more, so if anybody's got any advice, anyone's got any tips, anything along that thought lines, by all means I am more than willing to learn and listen. Okay, that just felt like it should be enough. I'll be prime at 10. Oh, we've gone up a rank in the Bhed language.
Say your prayers.
So all these are elemental creatures. Jesus. Hadong. No. Let's get rid of the little fire. Fungi. The fire elemental it resists electric and water, it absorbs fire and takes half damage again from ice. So it takes an additional 50% damage from ice. But what we want to do is just have a quick round of slap it. Ooh! Yeah, that's must be something to look into after this fight. So he I'm unsure what the trigger for that was actually. I wonder if it's a case of he's attacked so many times. Unless there's a user drive so X number of times and attacks X number of times. A little bit unsure, but what we can do now is have a look at that. We can push it, set world. So, we can change it so Stoic is charges whenever a player takes damage, Warrior is whenever it deals damage. I actually have to change over to Warrior because Tidus is fairly nimble. And that's exactly how I'm intending to play him. Any opportunity I get to increase his agility and evasion, I will take him at any. I say any opportunity. I'm not using the change empty nodes for the time being because I'm wanting to keep hold of them and.
Why only you, sir? I want to fight too.
Orders are orders.
I'm not a cadet anymore, sir. Let me go with you and I'll prove it to them.
Guarding the command center is important too, you know.
But I came all the way from Bhed to fight Sin, sir.
I know, but an order's an order. To your post, Crusader.
But, sir!
They let you through, huh?
Kata deserves better.
At least there's no chance he'll get hurt. Why are you guys fighting anyway? Aren't the almighty Bhed Machina enough?
They still need some time to get them ready. Our job is to keep Sin at bay till they're done.
Not happy.
Waka. I might not get another chance to say this. It's about your brother.
Luzu, no!
What?
I'm the one who convinced him to enlist. I'm sorry.
Waka! That's enough, Waka!
When we used to play Blitz together, Chapu used to say... He say that when we won the cup, yeah, he proposed to Lulu. And then one day, he goes off and becomes a Crusader, just like that.
Chapu also said to me that being with your girl is good. But keeping Sin far away from her is better.
Lou, you knew?
Luzu told me before we left.
She hit me too.
All Crusaders in the Vanguard are to assemble on the beach.
That's my cue.
Luzu, don't die out there.
So you can hit me more?
Lots more.
Sir Luzu, please! Please don't go!
I have to, Yuna.
Let him go. The man has already chosen his path, as you did when you became a summoner.
It would be a long time before I ever really understood the reason why Yuna let Luzu pass that day.
So yeah, as I was saying before, a big cutscene. I don't recall how far into the Blitzball League you need to go before you unlock the tournament. That I'm fairly certain it's the first tournament that gives you access to Wakka's attack reel. But before I start doing Blitzball, there's a couple of players I've got in. I won't say in mind. I'd line if I said in mind. I don't recall who it is that I'm actually wanting to sign. But I do know that I want to replace quite a few members of the Bhed Aurochs because even at higher level, they're just not quite there in terms of what's required for the team. Most of them do step up and get relevant. It's the level up what they do. It's hard justifying keeping them in the team to get to that point. Let's damage it. So I am really tempted to use Tidus Reserve Drive because he now builds up himself without needing the be hit. It'd be a little bit too much to ask for the actual overdrive itself to start charging it. Got one more sphere. And I will one more level sphere on to Tidus, and I'll have a quick round of levelling up. It's not necessarily what I want to necessarily do this early into the stream, but it's kind of needed. It's never good to go into encounters at half strength because I'm fairly certain there's a few bigger fights when I progress to the next area, so rather than coming into it half cocked, I will focus on leveling the characters. I do not want to do that. Something I'm actually unfamiliar with is, as I've been rotating all my characters around, if you get a set value of AP, that's shared among all characters, or if killing each enemy gives a fixed number of resources to each character. So let's find another encounter quickly. So what I'm unsure of is if you get, let's just keep it simple, 60 AP for beating this guy, the Garuda. I'm unsure if every character gets 60 or if it just turns around and splits it all down and gives 10 to everyone. That's one of those questions I've got now back in my head. I'm unsure. If anybody has an answer, then please, by all means, let me know. Rather than do that, we'll bring out Orlon because at least if Orlon gets attacked, his overdrive will charge. Ooh, a few people have got 3 spheres to go up. So everyone's got 2, at least 2. it is like an invasion I see there, which is very nice. It is extra 3 evasion points. That's an empty node cross. Goes there. And let's get some more hit points, because hit points are always useful. So that way around. No, I said I was off to go lower down first because I don't want to go the caster route. I want to go the say stack back route, because they're just so much more useful. Let's get a little bit more defense and some more hit points. Always exceptionally good onto her. Same as we could really do with more hit points on her, which I don't care about the strength too much, but the 400 hit points and the agility there is actually really good. I thought I picked up a level 1 key sphere. Clearly not. Okay, but that prevents me using that then. So let's have another quick save and we'll push on into the next area. Up we go.
Curses! Ow! Ugh.
He really hates them, huh?
Chapu. He left the sword Waka gave him in Bhed, and he fought with an Bhed Machina weapon instead.
That's got nothing to do with it. I just hate these sacrilegious contraptions.
And kicking them while they're wearing sandals is an excellent decision. So I think we can safely say that U is actually meant to be O. But at least they're learning from the mistakes.
It won't work anyway.
Don't say that.
Hmm.
It might be a hopeless campaign, and it might mean defying Yevon. But the Crusaders and the Bhed, they're doing their best to defeat sin. They want to rid Spira of sin forever. And that's just what we want too, isn't it? Isn't it?
All right. But I still think Machina are bad news. They're forbidden for a reason.
Lady Summoner, there you are. The command center is that way. Maester Keenock is also there.
Maester Keenock too?
Yes. Please, hurry, my lady.
I'm trying to remember which one Mr. Keenock is. Let's see if we can find any more items, or if anyone will give us more items that I very, very rarely use. Nope. Do, however, believe there is a weapon shop somewhere around here. Malaka. So let's talk to him. Most likely he will ask for a bit more money.
Monopoly's a great thing. Things are selling no matter what the price. Oops, sorry, I forgot.
Avenger gives a counter strike ability but loses +5 strength and a big slot options. Initiative. Is there any way of finding out what they actually... Nope, no, there's not. Not for the time being, anyway. If I could, that'd be a really nice weapon to pick up. I think initiative just means they either attack quicker, or... Is it that they attack quicker, or have a higher initiative order? Or is it just as poor as they get to go first, and then just slot into the...
The operation will begin shortly. Please check all your equipment.
You alright?
Of course not. I came here to fight sin. But they stick me here.
If you want to prove yourself,
Huh?
first you must complete the tasks you are given.
Yeah, as I was saying, with the initiative keyword for the weapons, I can't remember whether that just means that they attack first and then count the counter, and then fit back into their allotted slot as and when, or if it just increases the attack speed in general. And that's based to Keenock.
I had heard from Seymour, but I didn't know if we'd actually meet. Good to see you, Oren. 10 years, is it?
That's Wen Keenock, one of the 4 maesters of Yevon. He leads the warrior monks, and also commands the Crusaders.
All troops ready to move at your command, sir.
Good. Dismissed.
Sir.
Tell me, Oren, where have you been the last 10 years?
We don't have time for this now, do we?
This plan won't work, you know that. We'll just let them dream a little longer.
What?
Lord Keenock.
Oh, yes. Proceed.
That Keenock a maester?
I heard that, Oren. A lot has happened the last 10 years. What were you doing and where?
Fulfilling a promise I made to a friend. I still am.
Just tell me one thing. Have you seen Zanarkand?
I kinda think we don't belong here.
It is time at last. We must tell the Bhed waiting outside to begin the operation at once. The fiends may break through. This place is not safe. Make sure you're prepared to defend yourselves. Tell me when you're ready. Are you ready?
I've read it good. I don't believe I've got any items that I want to switch out. Anything that I want to change.
Mr. Keenock, please.
Barring having a few more fights to build up the other drives, I
Will Sin
think I'm
come?
about as ready as we will be.
Sin always returns for its spawn. To make sure, we're going to encourage them to call out to it.
You won't have to. It'll come.
I remembered Oren telling me. Sin is my old man. Sin is Jekt.